So where do we go from here?
I hate to say it, but we go home.
Just when you think things don't get much worse, they do! It's now actually raining, we have no cover, we've been kicked out of the venue because the security team are just like wiping the floor of everyone. So we had to leave, we couldn't hang around. We've been told to call Jason back in 30 minutes. Jason is literally our only hope of getting anywhere near the artists. We've got another 10 minutes to wait. I think some of the artists may have started leaving already. It's difficult to tell, but some of the private looking vehicles have gone. I don't know what's going to happen. We've really tried. Jason is literally the final thread in this trip. If that gets cut, we're out of here. It's official. Our last thread, our last point of contact, our last chance of managing to see any of the artists has just been severed. So now we wander back to the hotel and gather our thoughts for what we do next. I'm not gonna lie, it's so disappointing. We didn't get to meet any of the artists, we didn't really get to do anything that we wanted to do. Security was so tight. The ABS-CBN team, who don't know who we are, just made it practically impossible to get anywhere. Then the staff at the venue, you know, ushering us outside because the show's over. This just goes to show that just because we do YouTube and stuff, you know, we're not invincible. We can't just go out and do whatever we want. It does open doors for us. We do get into places and we do get to do some incredible things, but a lot of it is by luck. And again, maybe because we're on YouTube and, you know, we do a lot of crazy things and do some amazing things, you guys assume that we must have, you know, loads of money, earning so much off YouTube, and we're not. I don't earn hardly anything. It might pay my phone bill. That's about it. And even if it didn't, the amount of money that we spend on all these trips, the hotel, the flight, the cost of the ticket, all our food and drinks, taxes, airport transfers, whatever it is, it will never break even. Barely even touches the surface. And obviously we're not doing it to make money. Money is a nice side effect, but we do this to create content, to create entertainment for you guys. I see us, with the content that we've done with a lot of these artists, I like to think that we are sort of the gateway to these people. For you guys to see a more natural side of the artist rather than just see them performing on stage, get to know the people, see the funny side, and, you know, just really what is life like on the side of the celebrity. And I want to create content that almost bridges that gap so you guys can get an insight into their world. That's where I see myself. It just makes it so difficult when there are so many restrictions on security, which I completely understand there's restrictions, you know, quite right so, but it isn't like we're nobody. A lot of these artists already know who we are, so it's like, well, surely I can just have 5 minutes, you know? This vlog was really not how I thought it was going to turn out. And I'm sorry it's not so fun. But you know what it is? It's honest, it's truthful, and this is the reality. We don't just walk into a room and just expect everything. We don't have the ability just to mingle with the stars as and when we please. We still have to jump through hoops. We have to make it as easy for them as possible. But sometimes it just doesn't work our way. But for what it's worth, I have just messaged Jonah anyway, on the off chance that she might see my message, and we might be able to organise something where I can give her the gift. I don't really want to post it to her because there's a chance it can get lost in the post, and obviously I want to see her face when she opens the gift.
I'm trying to look on the bright side of this, just so I can stop myself from crying. because I'm crying on the inside. I start actually questioning whether we actually care too much. Still, that we do. We traveled all this way.
I think you're right. I think maybe we do care too much.
Whereas if you were to, I don't want to bring other people down, but you compare us to other reactors, they don't care as much as we do. Hell no. Yeah, they may react to your videos, take your requests, but they don't go out of their way time and time again to do all that we've done. And they never will. They may do the one-off, maybe even twice, but we've done this. I've been doing this for almost 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, you did Morissette, Katrina, Regine,
TNT Boys.
ASAP, TNT Boys, yeah.
I've been to countless concerts, Blazer,
the music hall stuff as well.
Julianne's, the smaller gigs.
I haven't done as many as you, but you've been to the Phils a lot more than I have.
But you've still done, in my opinion, just as much, just based on if you're comparing it to everyone else as well. And just some of the things you've done some things that I haven't done. And I feel more bad for you because the amount of preparation you put into this trip.
That was best case. I didn't want to get there, have a chance, and then be like, what do we do? I mean, we were ushered out of the hall, the arena, ushered off the grounds. We were just no different to anybody else. And that's not to be disrespectful to anybody else. I mean, I just don't feel like I was there more than just as a fan. I was just like a fan.
Regardless of the amount of people that came up to us wanting selfies, signatures.
Yeah. Oh man.
Even in front of security, even in front of the staff, ABS-CBN. That's excluding Jason and Catherine. I feel like they've done all that they could do in their position with the time they had.
Yeah.
So this is definitely excluding them.
We seem to get on better with those who know who we are.
Yeah.
So maybe the answer is let's just get our faces in front of everybody else.
I have kind of put this as motivation. I feel like it's respect that we're lacking. I'm going to remember this moment even more so when I edit this vlog. It's going to be imprinted in my memory. And I'm going to be using it as fuel. And it's nothing to do with the artists. Artists have nothing to do with what happened or what didn't happen.
I mean, they're just told to do what they're told to do.
Yeah, so this isn't an attack on the artists. Don't get us wrong, I'll make that loud and clear. It's everyone else.
It's still really raw. It's just happened or not happened, as the case may be. It's still very much sinking in and playing this vlog. Whatever you do with this vlog editing and stuff, it's just literally our thoughts. We haven't really prepared anything. It's just trying to get across how we feel. Sorry, Val, this isn't exactly the vlog you probably hoped for.
She probably wasn't expecting a shout out either at times like this.
No.
But the thing is, we know she's going to have the most in-depth comment, the most heartfelt comment, and the most concerned comment, so probably
that's something to look forward to.
Yes. Any last thoughts, Dan?
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Let's get on limoncello and eat a pizza.
That sounds actually pretty good right about now.